Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. By virtue of the power vested in me as Rector and Vice-Chancellor, I hereby constitute this congregation of the University of the Free State for awarding of higher certificates in open distance learning of the South Campus. I therefore award higher certificates to all the candidates that the campus principal presents to this congregation. In addition, I hereby award higher certificates to those whose names appear in the program but who are not present here today.
Good morning, actually good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You may be seated. My name is Karen Lazenby. I will be your program director this afternoon. And I would also like to welcome our guest today and a special word of welcome to Mr. Derek Forster, representing the Chair of Council, to our Rector and Vice-Chancellor, Professor Peterson, to our Rectorate members, our Deans and their representatives, Mr. Bolcano from the SRC, and then, most importantly, I would like to welcome you this afternoon, our parents, our friends and family of our graduates. I would like to thank you for your contributions that you have made to your loved ones over the past few years and for taking the time to be with us in celebration this afternoon. And from my side, a special word of congratulations to our graduates. You can be very proud of this milestone in your life. A few housekeeping rules. The university makes use of official photographers who are present in the hall today. However, areas on the campus have been allocated to a number of freelance photographers for the purpose of photographing graduates. These photographers are not accredited by the university, and we can therefore not control the quality of their photographs. Those of you who have arrived after the pre-ceremony announcements are asked to refer to page 2 of the graduation program. Now, although today is the time to celebrate, we would like to ask you to keep the exclamations and the cheers short after the name of your loved one has been announced, because the parents of the other students would also like to hear the names announced of their son or daughter. Please also be aware that leaving the hall is a distraction for the rest of the audience, so we would like to ask you to remain in the hall as far as possible. You are also asked to please refrain from making telephone calls or taking telephone calls, and please to put your phones on silent. We would also like to request the graduates, you will see there's a graduate survey on your chair, that you complete those before you leave the ceremony today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my privilege to announce and welcome our guest speaker this afternoon, Ms. Tshego Setilo from our South Campus. Ms. Setilo matriculated at Moroka High School in Tabanshu in 2003, after which she enrolled for an IT course. She went on to apply for the career preparation program at the Moteo TVET College in 2005, and was thereafter admitted to the University of the Free State, where she graduated with a B Social Science degree in 2008. While working full-time, she completed her honors degree in sociology at the UFS in 2011, and then applied for the Erasmus Mundus Sapient Scholarship. She was awarded the scholarship to pursue a master's degree in cultural studies at the Jagiellon University in Poland. After successfully completing the master's degree, she came back to South Africa and worked at the Access program, where she is currently the assistant director of the same program that gave her an opportunity to get into university many years ago. In between managing the Access program, Tshego is also busy with her PhD. I now call upon Ms. Tshego Setilo to address us.
Thank you very much, Dr. Karen Lazenby. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is such an honor and a privilege to be invited as a guest speaker at the first higher certificate in the Access Program graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to celebrate. We are here to celebrate success. We are here to celebrate hard work, determination, and that it is indeed possible. We are here to celebrate the achievement of each and every one of you seated here today, graduating. And I say to you, well done. Well done, because some, if not many of you, were told that you don't qualify to gain access at the University of the Free State, let alone at any university in South Africa. Well done on this achievement. Please allow me to share a few moments and stories of my journey in becoming a young leader in my own profession. I'm going to share with you some of the most valuable lessons that I learned over the years, which has contributed to my success as a young leader. When I was in Standard 5, my science teacher told me that I was dumb and I was stupid in front of the whole class. Don't feel sorry for me, my story ends well. I then had to work so hard that I wanted just to pass. And later on, in the years to come, I decided that, okay, maybe I'm dumb, maybe she was right, but that stained me for the longest time of my life, and I could not believe in myself. With the incredible support of my incredible mother, her love and amazing support helped me to overcome some of these negative things that were spoken over me. And I focused on my mind on what is it that I can do instead of what I could not do. She said to me, I remember her once telling me, "Ngwanake, o tshepe Modimo ka dinako tsotlhe, o bereke ka thata. O se ke wa retsa batho ha ba bua dilo tse di maswe ka wena." Translated, my child, trust God in all you do and work hard at all times. Don't listen to people talk negative things over you. And that is exactly what I did. I didn't pass matric with very high marks or your matric exemption in those days. But all I knew was I wanted to go to university because I would be the first grandchild to go to university. And yes, I wanted to be a history maker. Initially, I wanted to be a psychiatrist, but I soon realized that psychiatry is not for me. Because of my poor results, I had to find something that would help me to give birth to my dream of going to university. And that's when I heard about the career preparation program, which is now the higher certificates, and we are honoring you today. I realized that if I wanted to achieve success in everything that I do and become the history maker that I know God wants me to be, I had to find people who are smarter than I am and who would push me to my limits and to also work hard. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to tell you that I have those people, and I call them my points of light. They have encouraged me to work hard and to believe in myself and my capabilities and all that I do. And these are the lessons that I continue to use to this day. I encourage you graduates that you find people like that and you surround yourself with people that are smarter than you, people who are humble, people who are kind and hard workers. Trust me, you'll go a long way. There will be times when you are told that you're not smart enough, that you're not intelligent, that you are a slow learner, that you are too poor or ugly for that matter. Let those words go in one ear and out the other. Remember that you are a master of your own destiny. Look around you. We're celebrating you today. Remember, you were told that, sorry, you don't meet the university requirements. We are celebrating the impossible you. We are celebrating the, sorry, you did not meet the requirements to get into University of the Free State you. We are celebrating you today. Remember that you have made it, and well done on this achievement. Remember the huge responsibilities that lie ahead of you. You now have to finish your studies and contribute to this amazing country and continent of ours. If you fail to give everything you do your all, remember you're not only disappointing yourself, your parents, people who believe in you, people who look up to you, and your lecturers and facilitators, but above everyone else, you're disappointing God, who created you with a specific purpose on this earth. I really believe that we all have a purpose to fulfill on earth. And I want to encourage you to find that which makes your heart pump 1,000 kilometers per second, that which makes your brain hurt from thinking about solutions, and that you become a history maker in your own field. Do not only come to university to obtain a degree, but ask God to use you until He uses you up, to be a change agent. Find solutions to problems. I know I am. With my PhD, I'm looking at assets students from disadvantaged backgrounds bring with them to university, and I trust that my findings will make a contribution to policies at institutional, national, and international level. Yes, I'm a history maker. I advise you to be the best version of yourself. Use your talents to find solutions to problems we face in the country and in the continent. In Mahatma Gandhi's words, I quote, "Be the change you want to see in the world," close quote. The question I now want to ask you as a graduate is your qualification all about money? Or do you want to use your talents and skills to contribute to solving some of the challenges we face in our continent? I decided to take the road less traveled. And with the hard work and determination, I'm encouraging you to find your purpose and never give up. I want to also encourage you to value your parents, people that have contributed, your guardians, your sisters, your brothers, and everyone else. Those people have contributed in you coming to university, and I call them points of light. Remember, you are their hope. Most people say the sky is the limit, but I don't believe that because I know there are footprints on the moon. I encourage you to also serve with your talents. My passion to serve has afforded me opportunities to become a young leader in my profession. When I attended a Global Leadership Summit conference last year, Pastor Bill Hybels asked a very fundamental and important question. He said, "Who comes to mind when you think of leadership?" I had to reflect a lot about that, and I discovered that leadership is about servanthood, and I choose every single day to be a servant. I decided that what I want to do is to plant leadership seeds in the lives of young people and invest my time and talents in believing in them. Hence, I do what I do. I often speak to young people and tell them about my own journey. Can you imagine a girl from Tabanchu going to Poland? Poland, of all places. I wanted to go to Poland because I wanted to see my own strengths, my own weaknesses, and my abilities. And besides me getting my degree and qualification, I had an amazing experience that I will live to remember for the rest of my life. I have chosen to do uncomfortable things, and I constantly think and reflect about why I do what I do. We all know that higher education does not pay well, but I chose to get into this profession. I believe that you can become a champion as long as you set high standards for yourself and remember to reinvent yourself over and over again. Find that which makes your heart pump, and find that which you excel and love it. Enjoy the journey, eat right, not chips and Russian, work out, and be the best version of yourself. I hope to see you in 3 to 4 years' time walking across the stage again to get another qualification. And in the process, use your talents. Remember, the sky is no limit. You can go beyond. Once more, congratulations and well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Tsehu, for that inspiring message, and we look forward to watching your career. Now I would like to introduce our orchestra. The Arrival of the Queen of Sheba is from the English oratorio Solomon, which was written in 1748 when the German-born Handel had already settled in England. This famous instrumental work for 2 oboes and strings is from Act 3 of the oratorio. The Odeon School of Music, Camerata, will perform the Arrival of the Queen of Sheba, HW 567, by G.F. Handel, under direction of Xavier Klute. I would like to thank the Camerata for a beautiful rendition. Let's give them another hand. I now call upon the campus principal of the South Campus, Professor Kutsia, to present the candidates.
Mr. Rector and Vice-Chancellor, I have the privilege to request you to award higher certificates to the candidates that I introduced to you. Higher Certificate in Economic and Management Sciences, Administration route. Diamond NM. Guate SP. Lekale K. Makweda P. Marrera B. Marumo PA. Masiu MM. Modisenyane TNM. Mohapi KE and the certificate with distinction. Mohloki TT and the certificate with distinction. Moilua AL. Mooko PM. Mos B. Nkone ML. Rakotsuane MNB. Ramokuase MSB. Rode SX. Tinane SJ. Zulu NN. Zuma EX. Higher Certificate in Economic and Management Sciences, Commerce route. Goa, T. Letuane, KW. Marcelu, KR, and the certificate with distinction. Mokwena, FB. Mtetwa, PJ. Nkosana, TO. Sefali, TJ. Serame, KK. Smith, RM, and the certificate with distinction. Suato, LM. Tony, B, and the certificate with distinction. Higher certificate in the Humanities. Aris, DO. BUM, NS, and a certificate with distinction. Beck, MS. Bokolane, T. Butler, CM, and the certificate with distinction. Chake, KE. Demisquita, M, and the certificate with distinction. De Ridder, SM, and the certificate with distinction. Diane, TME. For Lisa, I. For Lotzi, MR, and the certificate with distinction. Hi, NC. Gibson, MLE. Okay. Halana, A. Herklas, S. Hlalele, GTJ. Leklete, KM. Itumeleng, PK. Jacobs, T.S. Janssen, I.J.M. Kajane, B.S. Kanye, T.S. Kara, C.R. Komojo, R.H. Kuze, T. and the certificate with distinction. Class, M.A. Koti, M.M. and the certificate with distinction. Kotoi, L. Liu, T. Liu, T. Lekometsa, K. and the certificate with distinction. Lesabe, R. Leseneo, R.P. Lesole, S.M. Letele, T.L. and the certificate with distinction. Letshabe, D. and the certificate with distinction. Letsipa, B. Letjeweleng, G.A.M. Lechaba, M.M. Ludik, H.J. Lupindo, U. Mabuza, K.I., and the certificate with distinction. Macheka, A. Mafu, L. Mashlaba, TKV. Mashlaku, RR, and the certificate with distinction. Matlinza, B. Maise, ML. Makubo, K. Manalane, MP. That's it. Manku, GD. Mandla, NC. Manopole, LF. Manjana, L. Marumo, RD, and the certificate with distinction. Machabisa, DD. Mavuso, T, and the certificate with distinction. Mazwi, C. Minyatsu, KA. Mashlambi, LE. Mkumbeni, S, and the certificate with distinction. Blangeni, SN. Isn't it? Nika, LW. Wait a minute. Muabi, LM. Mokumi, RO. Modise, PL. Modise, PM. Moduka, OT. Muete, T. Mokholwa, LR. Mohale, SP. Mohapi, MA. Mohokare, PM. Moitse, RF, and the certificate with distinction. Mkosi, LM, and the certificate with distinction. Mokgeseng, NM. Mokite, T. Moko A. Mokwena L. Mokwena MV. Mokwena PW. Mokwena RV. Mokotedi B and the certificate with distinction. Mokotling ME. Mokotso CA. Molefe RSS. Molehe S. Moleko K. Moloi BL. Molomo NN. Monamodi BV. Monoko TC. Musikatsi BR. Mosolodi PM and a certificate with distinction. Motahane D. Motati MG. Motahai OO. Motupi LG. Motupi M. Motlong K. Motswaneng T and a certificate with distinction. Marabalala C. Ndlela NP. Ndlovo KJ. Nkubuka SN. Nklapu T. Hlapu TB. Nkatu M. Nkopane D. Nkoyai NB. Ntamane B. Mtlo MP. Shanga K. Yelimane MS. Olifant F. Palu RJ. Pietres P. Paswane NJ. Perane PP. Payane OO. Pokonsi KT and the certificate with distinction. Pizzo B. Plaikis IH. Potgieter SF and the certificate with distinction. Potsane AN. Polignane EK. Rakauane K and the certificate with distinction. Raleting T. Ramudise NM. Sanderson TC. Sebalo LKB. Seboko MK and the certificate with distinction. Sebota KR. Sekui DS. Sekui RI. Sechokelu K. Sequere P. Selema M and a certificate with distinction. Sepipi MC. Serekeho N and a certificate with distinction. Seklogo MME and a certificate with distinction. Shikwambi PSK. Shonyane L. Sichlobo Z. Sinegese CNN. Siwelu AV. Soko LF. Tau I and the certificate with distinction. Tebe T. Tekete DB. Tokua TJ. Claudi LB. Laletsi MJ and a certificate with distinction. Van Heerden LV. Vena U. Vivace N. Willemse HAB. Kaba NL and the certificate with distinction. Kantibe U and the certificate with distinction. Zwane MST. Zwane NN.
First of all, I think we should give the campus principal of the South Campus another hand of applause. And I think we should give a warm hand and a huge hand of applause for each of everyone that have walked past the stage and have his certificates issued. I also would like to thank our guest speaker, Ms. Segofatsu Setilo, who have gave such an inspirational talk and message to everyone, and specifically to our recipients of the certificates this afternoon. Is somebody that has walked through the program, somebody that have showed that you can make success and you can get to a success, and somebody that also brought the message across that it's all about commitment, it's about hard work, and that the sky is definitely not the limit, and that you can actually be a history maker, and that you can also exhibit those sort of values that I believe the University of the Free State stands for, and that is social justice and a social responsiveness, to know that it's not only about myself, but it's also around the people that surrounds us, that's in the society, that's in the workplace, that's in the school, that's in the community. So, Ms. Setilo, thank you very much for the kind message and for the wonderful message, and I think we can give her a hand of applause. And I also believe that on this special occasion, I would like to remind you that it's not only solely through your own dedication and hard work that you have reached the heights for which you are being recognized today, but that you should also and should never forget those that play a role in supporting you towards that success, whether it's your mother, your father, a family member, a loved one, a friend, and whether that support came through moral support, emotional support, or financial support. And I would like our recipients of their certificates this evening or this afternoon to stand up, try to make some eye contact with your loved ones, and really to shout your appreciation to them. So if you can just stand up and shout their appreciation for what they've done. Okay, all right. But I think you also will agree with me that our academic staff that sits here, not only on the platform, but also on the left and the right of me down in the hall, for the enormous contribution that they have played in your life the last year or so. So I would like you also to once again stand up and show your appreciation in the right way towards them. I believe that a university is only as strong as what I would call their brain trust. So I personally, on behalf of myself and the rectorate, would like to extend my appreciation to our academic staff for the contribution and the hard work that they've put in to make a success, in fact, your success. But without academic staff, such as what we have seen this afternoon, and those who are sitting here, we would not be able to have a university such as the University of the Free State and a campus such as the South Campus, people that really are committed to make changes and affect and impact the lives of others. So I also, on behalf of myself and the rectorate, would like to say thank you to the academic staff. But it's not only the academic staff that constitute the staff of the university. We have also staff that we call support staff, and those are the staff that are often in the background. You don't often notice them, but they play such a fantastic role. And by the way, the support staff is often, in this particular case in the University of the Free State, twice the number of our academic staff. So they really form the backbone of the university. And those are the staff that ensure that graduation ceremonies such as the one this afternoon are running smoothly, that we are safe and secure on campus and also in the venue this afternoon, that you could write exams uninterrupted, and that the exams are running according to schedule, that we have marketing and communication staff that keep in contact with our parents and our loved ones. So those are the staff that I think we all should give our appreciation and say thank you. So back to those that have received certificates this afternoon. I think many of you will pursue your studies at the Bloemfontein campus, but others will go on to access other higher education institutions. So I believe whatever your plans are for the not too distant future, I would like to echo the words of our guest speaker this afternoon, for you to be committed, for you to be able to say that I've done a stint and a period on the South Campus, I've shown that I could do it, and therefore I'm ready to tackle on and to tackle all the other degrees that might still be on my horizon. So I would like you to go out there and to show not only yourself, but also the world that you can be successful. But to always remember that once you got your degree or your diploma, that it's important to ensure that it's not only for yourself, but you also have to plow back, not only back to the university, but back to your community, and thereby affect change in society, change in our wonderful country, and hopefully also change the world. Congratulations again to you and to all your families and loved ones here this afternoon, and thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the proceedings for this afternoon. The university takes pleasure in inviting you for refreshment in the EXR to the east of this venue. Jeannie Marais, accompanied by the Graduation Instrumental Ensemble under direction of Anton Estreicher, will shortly lead us in the singing of the National Anthem. After that, you are requested to remain standing while the congregation is dissolved and the main and academic processions have left the wall. So please rise for the National Anthem.
Thank you.
By virtue of the power vested in me as Rector and Vice-Chancellor, I hereby dissolve this congregation of the University of the Free State.